All right. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Wednesdays. Let me close that a little bit. Let's see. What is this? Oh, that's the light. Okay. There we go. Better, better. And I forgot to turn the light off back there, but we're just going to go with it. So, hello, 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 everyone. Today is Wednesday, and that means Funfold here in the paper crafting. It's not the paper crafting. It's the crafting casita where we have paper crafting fun. And today I'm going to do kind of I'm going to say easy peasy fun fold, but the highlight here or the showstopper is the designer series paper. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Jennifer Alea. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in Yuba, Arizona, and I love all things paper crafting fun. I like other crafts too, but paper is mainly my hobby of choice. And I love to get people together, to gather around the table and create fun projects. So, if you're watching this in the month of October 2025, Stamping Up is having an amazing deal. $35 to join, and you pick out $125 worth of product. Or there's another one where you pay $99 and you get $189 worth of product. It's product that you choose. So, like today, I'm going to be showcasing this suite, and you could add this whole suite to one of those starter kits and then have extra to add other stuff onto. So, with that being said, if you ever thought about joining Step It Up, I would love for you to join my team. We have lots of fun um, because we have paper crafting fun. Duh. And you know, we just like to have fun and we craft and we chat and it's all good. So if you're interested, reach out and let's chat. So you can find me on all of the socials and let me make that bigger. So um, that's where you can find me on all of the socials. There's the card we're going to be making. Looks kind of a blob right now, but there is the card there. We are going to be using this new suite that you can find online. So it's not in a catalog, but you can find it online. And we're going to be using this designer series paper that is called Elegant Pine Snowflakes. It comes 12 by 12. I cut it down. But here are some of the patterns. I would call this the A side. And then we're going to flip it over. It's very heavy on the greens, right? But there is pretty peacock, which is a green, but it's kind of a bluish green. But ooh, I didn't even notice this until I started fanning it out for you guys. And look at how gorgeous that paper is. So there's this. See, you can definitely see the pretty peacock in this print, right? And then it also comes, so the suite, right, comes with this ribbon. It's gold edging, sparkly, but this is shaded spruce ribbon. We're actually not going to be using that today, but I wanted to show you. There's also this bling. Oh, look at all the shine right there. And these are stars. So yeah, there you go. You can see the stars in 3 different colors. Are they different sizes? They are, at 2 different sizes. Okay. There's, of course, a stamp set and dies that go with it. Here are the dies. So many dies. You could make little pine cones. You could build your kind of like piney wreath that looks kind of like, not, I guess it's a wreath, but it would look more like a snowflake, like this. Oops. I'll show you right there. There we go. You could, build this up a little bit. How cute. So, and the greetings, warmest winter wishes, celebrate the season. It's the most magical time of year. So, but I'm also bringing in another stamp set. So this stamp set, pine tree trimmings, because I wanted to use the Oh Christmas tree. And also we're going to be using this stamp right here with the like the natural tree. Okay, so let's get our project going. So we're going to start with shaded spruce. I love shaded spruce. Like for Christmas, traditional colors, I would say real red and garden green, but shaded spruce definitely works also. If you watched my video earlier today, I talked about traditional colors. I am in love with traditional Christmas colors right now. It wasn't always the case. Years and years ago, we had a red, white, and blue Christmas tree. But right now, I want everything kind of like homey, traditional Christmas. That's my aesthetic for my house anyway. Okay, so we have this. I'm looking for my trimmer. So this is our traditional card base, right? 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I'm going to cut 1 inch off the front of the card. Okay. So, and I'll just put this in my scrap pile. Okay. And then I have a piece of designer series paper, and it is, what is it? It is 5 1/4 by 8, and then it's scored at 4 inches. Okay, so it's just in half. Oops, I went the other way, like so. I don't think I need this anymore. Put that away. Okay, and so I don't think I even showed you the card. So here, well, I showed you the front of the card, but then the easy peasy part is that we're just going to highlight this designer series paper, because how do you choose? You can't, right? So, and I wanted to be able to see the designer series paper on the front also. So that's why I cut off that inch. Okay, so we're going to score this guy in half, and then we're going to attach it to the front of our card. Or to the inside of our card, not the front. Like so. Okay. I mean, how great would this card be to use up some of all that pretty pattern paper that we have? I know if you're watching this video, you have some very nice pattern paper. You could turn this into a birthday card, right? How cute, with a little birthday cake and whatever kind of pattern paper or designer series paper you have. You could just use up. Could you put a dent in your designer series paper stash? I don't know if I made a lot of these cards, I could put a little dent. If you could see the video on me, I would have little dent, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and take a drink of water first. And then I'm going to take my other piece of designer series paper, which is 3 by 5 1/4. And we're going to add this guy to the front flap. And this paper right here, right? It's like the little ice crystals that you would get on a window. I don't like being anywhere where that could happen. That means it's too cold. Okay. We are also, did I cut them out? No. Okay. We're going to bring in the everyday arches for some layering. So these are the 4, 5, 6. So this is number 5. This is number 6. If you're going from smallest to biggest arches that we're going to use. I already cut out the big one, but I need to cut out the small one. So I need that. Okay. I also need, for the inside, I also need, excuse me, I have a piece of scrap. I know we made a card where I had to cut these like this, and so I have, I don't know, probably 10 of these triangles in shaded spruce, which they work perfect when you need a little piece of scrap for a Christmas tree. So I'm going to stamp this guy with my white craft ink, which if you saw my last video, not early this morning, but like earlier this morning, I was on a hunt for this. But lucky you guys, everything's right here. Okay, we're going to ink this guy up, and we definitely want to get a good coat on. You guys see that? We're going to tap, tap, tap. Let's see. Yep, I think we're good. And I'm going to just stamp him like so. Push on it hard. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to close this up. And I'm going to get the little die for the Christmas tree. And let's run these through the machine. I also have a piece of gold foil and the little star punch that comes. There's 3 punches that come. There's this guy, there's a star, there's a stocking, and a Christmas tree. They're very small and they're adorable. I think I've used them on video. I know I've made a couple cards with them. Let's see. So let's line everything up so that we, oops. Okay, get these through the machine. Like so. My machine isn't level. It was kind of hanging off the glass mat. Okay. So we have our Christmas tree. We have our basic white everyday arch. And we're going to do some stamping. Okay. We're going to do some stamping. So what are we going to stamp? We're going to take shaded spruce. And we're going to get the Oh Christmas Tree stamp. Put that guy down. And I think, let's see, we're going to pick that guy up. And we're going to use shaded spruce. And I'm just going to do this. Ooh, I just stuck my finger in the ink pad. Have you guys ever stuck your finger in the ink pad when you were stamping? Okay, I'm going to do this so that they all don't line up together. Okay. Like so. And these gaps I could go in and fill if I like, or I don't have to. However you would like to do it. I really don't want tree next to each other. Let's see. I think we might do it like, I don't know. We'll see. When I did the sample card, I stamped everything first and then I cut it out. I'm not sure why I'm doing it different today, but we are. There we go. Okay, I'm going to clean the stamp off because I'm going to stamp the same greeting, Oh Christmas Tree, on a strip of basic white, but I want it in cherry cobbler. Like so. Okay. Now, let's do some assembling before I lose these pieces. So we're going to add some adhesive onto this layer. And then I'm going to add adhesive to our tree. You could pop up the tree. I'm choosing not to just because. And then I'm going to cut out the star, but this guy I am going to pop up. Let's see. There we go. All right. Let's take a little mini dimensional, put that in the middle. And here we have our little gold star, like so. Now, I'm going to add this to the front of the card, and it's going to be in the middle, but you want to make sure you don't put adhesive on the right side because you want your card to open. Okay. So there's this guy. And then, Christmas tree, I put at a diagonal, and I just cut the white, and we're going to use dimensionals on this guy too. Like so. We'll put one in the middle. I have a friend that always says, like, you don't want the little belly to sag. Okay, oops. So let's do like so. Or do I want it straight? I don't know, I think, oh, we'll do it like that. I like that better. Kind of goes with the arches, right? Otherwise I was going to kind of like against the grain for some reason. All right, so there's this. Now, the stars, I'm going to add a couple. Let's see, where's my picker tool? So I'm just going to add a couple as kind of like ornaments to the tree. Like so. I think that's good. All right, now we have to do the inside because of course we have to do the inside. We're not going to leave this card like this. So let's go ahead. I really liked the little, I don't know what to call this. It's like a little pied snowflake, hence the name Elegant Pied Snowflakes. That's the name of the designer series paper anyway. So we're going to take this stamp and we're going to, oh, I also want the warmest winter wishes. Warmest winter wishes, which is a very good saying from me to you, because we all know that, like, where I live, it is amazing weather in the winter. And if I'm sending you this card and you live someplace that does not have amazing weather in the winter, I would be sending you warmth because we have lots of warmth down here. Okay, so I want, ooh, my block is very dirty, which I just had class and I cleaned them. Just means we've been working hard in the casita. Okay, I'm done with cherry cobbler, shaded spruce. I'm going to take this snowflake, this pine snowflake, and I want it in the corner. So we're going to stamp like this, and then I'm going to ink it up again, stamp off, rotate it just a smidge, right? So we're doing alternate, and stamp it like this. I love this right here. Love it, love it, love it. All right, we're going to take Warmest Winter Wishes and stamp that right in the middle. And this, my friends, is our fun fold for this Wednesday. Let me know what you think. If you're watching the video, I would love a comment. That helps me out. On YouTube, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. If you like it and you know someone else who would like it, then you can share it. You can like my channel if you just stumbled upon this. and you would like to see more paper crafting fun. So let's see. Ooh, there I am. All right. Well, what do you guys think? And what would you call this fun fold? I don't know what to call this fun fold. Um, I don't know. It's got to have some kind of name to it, right? All right. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching. Let's chat if you've ever thought about joining Stampin' Up. If you're watching this live today, October 8th, 2025, it's the last day for the kits that are on sale. Otherwise, you can find me at Leah Crafts on all the socials. I'll be here next Wednesday with more paper crafting fun, whether it's live at 10 a.m. or with the Fun Fold. I would love to have you join. And, let's have paper crafting fun because that's what it's all about. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.